At Bellmont Cabinet Company, we're a kitchen at a time, custom, semi-custom type of product. It's all frameless, so no face frames here at Bellmont. That's what we focus on.
We manufacture everything here in Washington State, in Sumner, Washington. We do a lot here locally, but a lot in the West Coast and Southwest, and really all the way over to Texas and up.
It's a family company. My father started in his garage.
Our dad was big shoes to fill. He always had a different idea of how to do things. How we treat people is a direct reflection of our family's values and who we are.
Family is everything, not just the Bell family, but the Bellmont family. That's how we view this place.
We specialize in something called frameless cabinets or European style cabinets.
We just feel like building a cabinet without a face frame makes sense. And we really like the design aesthetics and the different hardware options that come in with frameless cabinetry. It's 100% frameless. That's what we're focused on, and we feel like we're one of the best at that. I think that Bellmont has a little bit more of a modern edge to it than a lot of other cabinet companies out there. What you'll find from us is we're always going to be pushing the envelope from a fashion perspective. I think we really set ourselves apart in just offering something a little edgier than most traditional cabinet companies.
When we're picking a supplier, that's a very key component to why we're choosing to work with them, is their ability to either keep up on the trends and what we're asking from them, and we want to integrate into our product line and do it in a Bellmont fashion, is their ability to adapt and keep up with that.
Quanex has done a great job at that for us. We'll come up with a new idea, and they're really help us achieve what we're looking for. And in pretty much all cases, we've got what we've been looking for.
We reached out to them, a local vendor here that we'd worked with for years, and they were great, but they decided to basically close this location, and we reached out to them in a tough spot with a very tight timeline, not just matching a lot of our existing stuff, but fulfilling stuff we were working on too.
I was so scared. The company we were doing business with before, we had a lot of history with, had a lot of confidence in, and we were really nervous. And I can honestly say that it has far exceeded our expectations.
Honestly, as far as our customers are concerned and the people that work with us, it's like they never knew we even made this big of a switch. And at the end of the day, that's really the best thing I can say about Quanex, is that our customers didn't even know we made a change.
Quanex right now is primarily a cabinet door company for us. So there's different types of doors that we're buying. We're buying a lot of paint grade doors. We're buying a lot of one-piece MDF routed doors, and then of course wood doors as well. In the cabinet company, the door, that is your gold, right? That's kind of what everybody's looking at. That's where the spotlight is. That's the focal point of the kitchen. And so what Quanex is doing for us is providing the focal point of the kitchen. And it's not easy to do and do well, because you're talking about real wood. God made and shaped this stuff, and we don't always get to choose exactly what it looks like, and different people have different preferences. So it's not the easiest thing to do to put out a quality door.
They had the right products, but the values, not just in their beliefs and how they do business, but also even just in the technology they use and how they interface with us, those were really important to us, and making our lives easier, making it easier to do business together. We felt like that was something they really did extraordinary and brought to the table.
In our business, 99% is an F. It has to be 100%. We're fulfilling somebody's lifelong dream with these things. So if you kind of think about it from that perspective, it's a pretty big deal. Being able to be a part of that and having it go right and seeing somebody satisfied with that type of purchase is really rewarding.
I think Quanex is absolutely part of something bigger for Bellmont, because you can't have beautiful cabinets without beautiful doors.
At Bellmont Cabinet Company,
we are part of something bigger.